61, 66.
You want to go out there in the rain? You sure? Oh, door's right there. Go for it. Yeah, boy. Hi, I'm Tinny from Any Bowl Design, and it's early in the morning. I don't know what it is. 7:30. And they just came out through the door. I'm headed out to the factory to build. I've got 6 orders. Raining cats and dogs. And it's supposed to continue to rain cats and dogs for like the next week. You've been watching the news, there's some storm headed this way, and it's supposed to be so bad that they are predicting flooding. It won't flood here because I'm on high ground. I'm 300 feet above sea level. If it floods here, downtown will be 100 feet underwater, so I'm good. I'm on high ground, and there's a trench all the way around me where the water from the swamps and everything runs. Yada yada. Take a look at the windmill just real quick. Yeah, you can see this. It's a little windy. Windmill is generating some electricity. I got to go out in the factory. Now, yesterday, if you look over my shoulder, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, right there. See that brown spot? That's where all my firewood for the factory was. So what we did yesterday was, we knew it was going to be rainy for the next week. So we brought all the wood from out there in here and just piled it in the floor. We haven't stowed it under the benches yet. But it's in here, it's bone dry, and it's under cover. And if it rains for the next week, it will have no effect on the wood. It'll be good and dry for this winter. And I wanted to do that, so Sue and I, we got this all in here in probably 20 minutes. Brittany killed herself doing it, but it was raining while we did it. So anyway, that's the scoop on that. Now, this is the orders I've got today, but there's also a lot of felt and pots and stuff that isn't on here. A bunch of pots I sold. And you see there's QMH right there, just one. The beginner's kit takes a 10 centimeter pot. So there's only one QMH on there, square foot of wick, of carbon felt, 50 feet of wick, and crush-proof case. But if you come over here and look, you'll see that I only have one Foster's left. I'm pretty good on everything else, but I only got just this one Foster's. So after I make that QMH this afternoon, we've got to go to Walmart and pick up some Foster's because that's the last one. And I'm going through these things like hotcakes. I'm selling QMH pots every day. Sometimes 3 or 4 a day, sometimes only 1, but almost every day I'm selling QMH pots. And I don't get it. People just like the beer can pot. And most people obviously, they don't want to cook on them because they're such a pain in the kazoo to cook with, you know. But for a coffee cup, you know, they're pretty cool, and that's what I think that's what most people are using them for, as a coffee cup. Some of the Graham Weenies are using them with like a coffee cab or something for a small stove for a pot to actually cook out of, but it's, in my opinion, it's not really practical. A lot of people are ordering them, special ordering them, not the regular QMH, but they're ordering like a 12-ounce QMH or a 24-ounce QMH. And those people are definitely using them for cook pots, believe it or not. But everybody has a different way of looking at this, and, you know. And I've been getting a few emails from super Graham Weenies. You know, people that just actually count grams. You know, it's like, man, is there any way I can get around using the, you know, 16-gram pot stand? That's kind of heavy, man. Can I, like, I don't know, use my tent stakes or something, you know? And my answer to that is yes, you can use your tent stakes. You want to cook outside, and you can find a place soft enough for your tent stakes to go into the ground. You may heat up, especially if it's titanium, you may heat up one of your tent stakes and ruin it. You're going to be cooking right on the ground where it's kind of hard on the back. You're going to have a hard time adjusting the height. You can do all of that and it'll work If it's rainy, not so much, because you'll be cooking outside in the rain and you can't use tent stakes on the shelter floor. On the other hand, the 5x18 pot stand weighs 16 grams. You can put it right in your pot or anywhere else. Like I said, put your socks in, whatever. Doesn't take up any room. It's a ½ ounce. Now, if, in my mind, if a ½ ounce is worth taking out of your pack for all the grief it's going to cause you for not having a pot stand. I mean, having to cook out in the rain and not being able to cook in the shelter and not having your tent stakes when you want them because you're using them to cook, and all of that, yeah, there's a lot of it. If all of that is worth saving a ½ ounce, which I'm pretty sure you can't tell whether a ½ ounce is in your pack or not, you've got more than a ½ ounce of mud on the soles of your boots, you know. If that's worth it for a ½ ounce to you personally, then you probably are a fanatic. You know, it happens. We sometimes lose perspective on things. After all, the QMH pot, does everybody know what QMH stands for? QMH stands for questionable mental health. If you're using this pot for your main cook pot, you might want to seek psychiatric help because you're freaking nuts. I got a lot of stuff named like that. SS remote. SS stands for substandard. Yep. Stands for substandard because it's made out of plastic, and anything made out of plastic in me is substandard. But it's super lightweight, works great, but it's still SS. Okay, I gotta go to work. I've had enough fun for one day. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. You already knew that. Try to have a really great day. And really, I mean this. Try to have just a little fun today. Your day will go a lot better. Give you something to look forward to. Every day you want to have a little fun, whatever that may be. Just a little bit of fun, kind of smooth things out. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Bye-bye. I had no idea that I was going to have that much head on it. I guess I am going to have to walk out in the rain and empty this out. I was going to dump it in the pot and then walk outside and just throw it out, but it doesn't look like it's going to fit with the head. That's what you get for playing with warm beer.